And Cairo now with goals in 5 straight games. His 14th of the year. And it comes at 10:28. See if the Blues can get some life. And now we get a skirmish right off the face-off. And all 10 skaters involved. Schen's in the middle of it for the Blues.
Oh, yeah, he is furious. Jake Neighbors was hit hard from behind, and the captain is not having it at all. Siegenthaler wants no piece of Braden Schenn. I don't blame the captain for being mad about that. That's a really dangerous hit. Jake Neighbors is still kind of slumped over here as he heads over to the bench. But the referees, John, had not called a thing at that point. To me, it was a clear hit from behind, and we'll get a good look here. You watch Jake Neighbors' left-hand side of your screen. There, head first into the boards. It's more of a trip and then a shove, and Siegenthaler puts his own face into the glass, too. So I'm not sure what the referees were not seeing on that play. But either way, that ended up being a real dangerous play.
Was it ever? Neighbors appears to be all right. The Blues goal, Cairo from Falk and Schenn at 10:28. Here's Kovacevic around. Broberg pinches. Now Thomas for Cairo to Falk, right in, and he's shot wide on the short side. What a setup there. Now Thomas back of the goal. Trying to center one to Falk. 3 Blues after it. Thomas runs a man over. Comes free. Cairo to the line, and now we get Buchnevich and Siegenthaler, and again they go at
it. John, Pavel Buchnevich, that entire shift made it his mission to get in Siegenthaler's face, and that just boiled over. And everybody involved again here. Some bad blood going on here in the third period. But it seems to have the boys in blue rocking a little bit. As we watch Pavel Buchnevich here in front, puts Siegenthaler down to the ice and then just doesn't let him up. Stays on top of him, the elbow, and then he gets a little punch there. So Buch says, that's fine, I'll just go run your defense partner. And then here we go, everybody gets involved coming up after the whistle. Pavel Buchnevich, John, as you know, he's not afraid. He's not afraid of anybody in the league. He doesn't fight a lot, but he's not afraid to get involved. He's certainly not afraid to stick up for his teammates.
And then Robert Thomas with a good shot on Kovacevic, and Thomas goes to the penalty box.
Well, if they only pluck one player out of that entire scrum, there's something completely wrong.
And then the Blues were chasing the game, and that's tough against a team like the Devils that is playing so well defensively right now.
Yeah, they're good defensively, and they're explosive offensively, too. So if you get too risky out here and you turn the puck over or mismanage the game at all, they're going on the offensive side. They can make you pay.
You know, Siegenthaler at the line. Hit there by Neighbors. They have words. They want to fight. Schenn and Neighbors want Siegenthaler. Remember his head on Neighbors. Schenn wants...
Oh, yeah, now everybody's involved, but the captain certainly was not happy with Siegenthaler, and he's trying to get away from the linesman. Now
Neighbors grabs him and throws him down. And then Nason comes in. Holloway and Kovacevic dancing away from the pack.
Yeah.
But the Blues clearly still upset about that hit on Neighbors by Siegenthaler.
Hey, you know what? And you have long memories sometimes in this game, and sometimes it's not always right away that you're able to get a chance to straighten things out, and the captain's still going. He's going to have to be careful here. He doesn't hit one of these linesmen by accident. You don't want to lose him for more than this game, that's for sure. It's too important. But Siegenthaler's just sitting there yapping. Meanwhile, John, he's had all the time in the world if he wanted to engage physically.
Yeah, he could have dropped the gloves against either Schenn or Holloway.
Yeah.
And did not.
Chose not to, and then stuck around to chirp the captain after. You can see right here is Braden Schenn grabbing him, trying to pull him away from his teammate. And then Jake Neighbors does a good job of clearing Nosen out of there, and then everybody going in after Siegenthaler. Suter going in by 2 guys in headlocks. And it just continued, and fans involved up banging on the glass, and I'm sure the fans know too. The people here in St. Louis are pretty knowledgeable. They've got memories too, and they remember that hit on Neighbors. So the referees here, now they got their hands full. How the heck do you regulate this? Do you just throw everybody out of the game? 5 guys to each side?
So we'll get penalties, to say the least, with 1:15 to go. And I think the Blues have made their point. Shen has gone to the locker room. I believe Siegenthaler has as well.
It looks like the Devils going to get a power play after all of this.
This is earlier, and this is why the Blues were upset. You know, 7 or 8 minutes ago, that was that trip by Siegenthaler and push into the boards on Neighbors, and the Blues were not happy with that.
Yeah, that Neighbors here finishes his hit on Siegenthaler. Pretty good hit. Then the captain, Braden Shen, just waiting right there, wanting. He wanted that smoke, as the kids say these days, John.
Okay.
And Nosen trying to do his best to be the peacekeeper out there. And well, Siegenthaler was a marked man on that shift.